Grand Theft Auto 3, 10 mods that remaster the game. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA Robot. Grand Theft Auto 3, 10 mods that remaster the game. Number 10, GTA 3 Refresh. Die-hard fans of GTA 3 probably know the game like the back of their hand. After all, the map of Liberty City is pitifully small by contemporary open world standards. After a few hundred playthroughs, it's fairly easy to memorize every nook and cranny of the city. GTA 3 Refresh is an interesting mod that it strikes a balance between a remaster and a remake. On the one hand, it updates certain aspects of the game, such as the textures. On the other, it adds brand new material in forms of buildings, vehicles, sounds, and updated wanted system. Number 9, GTA 3 Natural HD Textures. When discussing a remaster of any sort, graphics tend to be the forefront of the conversation. Visually, there's no getting around the fact that GTA 3 is a relic. Mods of course can help rectify the problem admirably. Keep in mind, however, that no graphics mod will make this game look absolutely perfect. In any case, one of the better graphic packs for this game is GTA 3 Natural HD Textures. This mod gives the environmental a sharp, clean look while making everything generally easier on the eyes. Number 8, HQ Textures. If the previous mod fails to satisfy, HQ Textures provide an excellent alternative. This mod is incredibly comprehensive and one of the more highly rated modifications for GTA 3. Over 150 files are edited, with the result being much crisper visuals. Other details like shadows and reflections become more noticeable as well. Number 7, GTA 3 Director's Cut. GTA 3 Director's Cut is yet another respectable all-in-one package that enhances the game's overall experience. Enhance is the operative word here. According to the mod authors, the general feeling of the vanilla game is maintained. No drastic changes are implemented, just natural improvements. Several of the mod's features include upgrades to character models, pedestrians, and various map tweaks. There are also 20 new car additions. Be sure to read the instructions to this mod carefully, as it requires the installation of other modifications. Number 6, Grand Theft Auto 3 Overhaul. Similar to GTA 3 Refresh, this mod adds a slew of new features not present in the vanilla game. Given the appropriate title of Grand Theft Auto 3 Overhaul, this mod introduces a few worthwhile quality of life improvements to the gameplay. In addition to enhancing graphics, Grand Theft Auto 3 Overhaul incorporates new buildings and areas to explore. Interestingly, it also gives Claude the ability to swim, which means entering a few feet of water no longer equals instant death. Although it lacks a little polish, it's not a bad mod to try.
You know, the only thing that I hate about this mod is that I cannot do it justice in one.
Number 5, Move Shoot. Of course, remasters aren't just about graphics. GTA 3 is notoriously cumbersome when it comes to gameplay. Getting used to controls again can feel like a shock after playing newer titles in the series. When discussing mods that make the game better, it's important to not ignore the gameplay tweaks. One of the most frustrating aspects of the game is Claude's inability to move as he fires certain weapons like the shotgun. For players used to maneuvering while shooting their guns, this limitation is grossly felt. Fortunately, Move Shoot fixes that problem by allowing the protagonist to move while firing. Number 4, Autosave and Stuff. For the older Grand Theft Auto titles, failing a mission is dangerous business, not to mention annoying. Vanilla GTA 3 possesses no autosaving functionality whatsoever. If a mission is unsuccessful, it must be repeated in its entirety. That's a feature most gamers today aren't willing to deal with. As its name suggests, the Autosave and Stuff mod eliminates this annoyance. Quite simply, it adds an autosave function with the click of a keyboard button. Now when players are attempting the tough part of a particular mission, they may do so without any fear. Number 3, Vehicle Cam. This camera is another limiting factor brought about by a game's age. In particular, the lack of freedom one has while controlling the camera when driving is irritating. Once again, modern games wouldn't even think of going back to something akin to GTA 3's control screen. Although it possesses some kinks, the Vehicle Cam mod makes an effort to give the player more control over the camera. It's undoubtedly useful to be able to swivel the camera in the midst of high-pressure situations. Number 2, 3 Aircraft. During the making of GTA 3, the option to fly planes didn't have a high priority among the developers. The closest thing fans got regarding flyable aircraft in the game was the famous Dodo, a vehicle that was unable to sustain flight for long periods of time. Modders, unsurprisingly, took matters into their own hands. The 3 Aircraft mod is straightforward in its approach. It gives the player the opportunity to fly the aircraft just like any other vehicle. The mod adds aircraft into the Grand Theft Auto titles, such as the Maverick, Skimmer, and Biplane. Number 1, Re 3. Fans have already heard of Re 3, which recently stood at the center of controversy. Re 3 was slapped with a DMCA takedown for reverse engineering GTA 3's source code. However, the project was subsequently restored and remains available for download at present. RE3 is impressive in its scope. Some of its features include bug fixes, a rotatable camera, controller support, and the elimination of loading screens when traveling between islands. Graphical improvements aren't neglected either, and contain several options for enhanced visual fidelity. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the next two videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.